So today's study session is gonna be on turtle soup. So let's start it. Turtle soup is one of the most important thing in my trading. Not like everything, but it's one of the most important thing. It's the entry model I use in my trading. Entry model is important, but not important as your high time frame drawn liquidity, because without a high time frame drawn liquidity, your entry model is nothing, right? For example, you enter from this turtle soup over here, you long. But the high time frame draw is bearish. What happened? It didn't work. You got stopped out, right? So main thing is high time frame draw and then entry model. But today we will cover entry model, which is turtle soup. What is a turtle soup? Or turtle, one second. Okay. A turtle soup is a liquidity sweep or a stop run. Same thing, right? What is a stop run? Okay. So let's say you're bullish and you have an old low resting. Price is over here. When price came back down and take out this old low, this is your turtle soup. This will be your entry and you will expect expansion higher. The main rule for turtle soup is our turtle soup without a high time frame PD array is useless, right? So for example, you have like a old low resting, market's going higher. Once it gets to turtle soup, for example, you enter over here, your stop is here, your TP is here, but it runs more lower, it stops you out and then it reverses and hits your TP, right? This is why high time frame period is the most important thing for turtle soup. After we see a turtle soup, price have to tap in a high time frame key level to sponsor the move higher, right? Price cannot just take liquidity and reverse. It has to tap in a high time frame key level that can sponsor the move towards your drawn liquidity. So whenever trying to enter from a turtle soup, always keep in mind the high time frame key level. Without this is nothing. Okay. Sometimes like turtle soup traders make like the obvious mistake is that there was an old low. I went long from it, but price keep going lower and didn't reverse. This is like the obvious mistake a trader will make in turtle soup. Okay. Now how to fix this? So the mistake is we have a old low, market's going higher. You're expecting a turtle soup. Market reversed, took out the old low, but it keep going lower and lower. Your entry was here, but you got stopped out. Right. This is when you have to keep the higher time frame drawn liquidity in mind. The markets, the institutional order flow is bearish, the drawn liquidity is lower, and you're expecting a bullish turtle soup. You're wrong. You have to look for a bearish turtle soup because the higher time frame draw is bearish, right? So to enter from a turtle soup, the high time frame draw should always be correct. Otherwise, you'll probably get stopped out. Now there is a confirmed entry that I'm gonna share that not much people talk about. First thing is time frame. For example, you're expecting a not for example, but this is the time frame I use, especially when trading 9 a.m. right? So for example, you have an old low, you're bullish, you have an old low resting at the 15-minute time frame, right? So you have an old low resting 15-minute time frame. Once we turtle soup the low over here, you will never enter over here. Okay, what you want to do is you go from the 15-minute to the 5-minute time frame. It's the same thing, the same old low. Once we turtle soup it over here, it's the same thing on the 5-minute, right? you will not enter at the trail soup. You will wait for a breaker, or you can wait for so many confirmation entries, but in my opinion the breaker is the best. Like, it's around 70% chance that you are gonna win. You're gonna wait for a breaker to form on the 5 minute, and you went long from that. This the breaker, where is the breaker? It's below the old low. It's over here in this wick of the 15 minute. In the wick of 15 minute there's a breaker on the 5 minute, and that's where you enter long. This is a confirmation entry. If you look at the 15 minute, you are still inside the wick in the troll soup. This is like the key to troll soup in my opinion, so pay attention to this one. I'll show you some examples, and if you have any questions you can send me the questions. So for example, we have the 15 minute time frame. Over here we have a old low resting. What happened over here? We took it out, right? What's the most important thing? Key level. Where's the key level? If you zoom out, what is this? Order block, right? So you have your key level, you have your old low resting above or in the key level. You wait for a troll soup of it. It happened over here, right? What do you want to do? Go on the lower time frame. Lower time frame, 5 minute. Now in this, we just troll soup it and we reject and trade higher, right? If we go on the 1 minute, there is an entry. If you go on the 1 minute, there is an entry, but I will not suggest you to go on the 1 minute since it's way too risky. But if you look here, what is this? High, low, higher, high, right? This is your breaker, this candle. Your entry should be over here in this candle or over here, and this is how you enter on the troll soup with confirmation. But again, I will not suggest you to go on the 1 minute since it will be too risky, right? At the end of the day, you don't want to like catch the bottom of the bottom, you just want to make money, right? So if you enter here or inside of this candle, all good. For example, you enter over here when the breaker is formed, it's somewhere over here in the middle or the high. You place your stop here, you still make money. If you try to enter blindly and catch the bottom, you will get stuck 1 or 2 times and then you will be successful to catch the bottom. But there's like no point for that in my opinion, right? Now let's say over here, what is this? Old low. We troll soup it. Where's the key level? The key level is like the main thing. Got this order block. We zoom in the 5 minute. We have the 15 minute all low. Over here, what is this? Change in the state of delivery, your entry, your stop loss, and your TP, or wherever you know place it. We got a deep OTE and then we just continue here and we took out the liquidity. Now this is the entry on the 5 minute, right? If we go on the 15 minute, look, where's your entry? It's the troll soup. You're buying a old low over here. No, right? So this is how like a confirmed troll soup entry works. You will of course not get your entry in this over here, and you don't have to, because for this you will long here, stopped out, long here, stopped out, long here, stopped out, and then you long here and then you catch the bottom. But like in my opinion, there's like no need for that if you want to like lose money and then catch it, right? So a confirmed troll soup is like the best troll soup in my opinion, right? That would be it. checklist I would give you is would be like drill soup. The main thing would be drawn liquidity, higher time frame PD array, and lower time frame confirmation. Avoid 1 minute time frame. Now this I am not saying just avoid. I'm saying it for a reason. I've tried like these things a long time ago, like entering from the 1 minute of this drill soup, 1 minute CASD entry. I always get stopped. Right. The max lower you can go is I would suggest you 5 minute. 5 minute. Right. And that would be it. If you guys have any questions, you can DM me anytime. And yeah, I'll see you guys.